Hello, my name is Sergeant John Gonzalez. I'm currently assigned to the Homeland Security Bureau under the Maritime Tactical Operations Section. I'm in charge of the water rescue team, which our primary goal is to respond to any flooding activity that occurs within Harris County. In preparation for tropical storms this weekend, my team and I were out here preparing our high water rescue trucks, as you can see behind me. Some safety tips, some basic guidelines in preparation for a hurricane is obvious number one. Don't go out if you don't have to go out. Plan ahead. Be watching the news, follow weather reports, whether it be on a mobile phone, internet, radio, and get yourself a contingency plan in place to where you don't have to go out if you don't have to. In the unfortunate event that you do find yourself out and about during a storm and you are driving, your best bet is to, if number one, you've heard it before, turn around, don't drown. If you see barricades up, don't try to go around the barricades, turn around and go the other way. It only takes about approximately 1 foot of water to sweep away most passenger vehicles, and even 2 feet can sweep away most larger SUVs and trucks. Don't try to be a hero and try to drive through the water just because you think you have a bigger vehicle. It's just not worth the risk. One of the most popular acronyms that is used amongst firefighters and rescue personnel is POGO, P-O-G-O. P being pop your seatbelt, O, open your window, G-O, get out. That is the number one thing you could do if your vehicle is beginning to take on water. Most vehicles are equipped with electric windows, and a lot of times people tend to panic and they tend to remove the key from the ignition in order to take their belongings with them. It's human nature. But a lot of times what's happened in the past is once you remove that key from the ignition, a lot of times your windows will quit working. If you're by yourself, obviously undo your seatbelt, roll your window down, get out of your vehicle, get on top of your vehicle to obviously keep yourself above water. If you have small children with you, the best thing is to undo your seatbelt first and then immediately go and to start undoing your children's seatbelts. Experts say to start from your oldest. If you have multiple kids, start from the oldest down to the youngest. And why that is a lot of times the older children can help you with the younger children. The ultimate goal would be to get out of your vehicle and get to high ground to where first responders can find you and rescue you. During recent storms that we had Harvey, we had Imelda. The rain was over with, the worst part was over with. However, the waters hadn't receded yet, they were still high. And a lot of times when first responders, we were driving through these neighborhoods, we saw lots of people playing out in the water, wading around in the water, and that's not exactly the safest thing to do. A lot of times when these floods happen, sewage backs up and there's lots of harmful contaminants in the water that could be harmful to you and your children. Also, you don't necessarily know what's underneath the water. You can't see what you're walking into. A lot of times when sewage backs up, manhole covers get lifted and they move off. And we've had cases where people are walking down the street and a manhole that used to be there is no longer there, and then they fall into the manhole and that just becomes a whole other situation. Most importantly, take care of yourselves, take responsibility, be safe. Thank you and God bless.